That is like the Costco load of eggs.
It's like we went to Costco for our egg retrieval and we got it in bulk. What up? It's your favorite lesbos.
That's us.
Just kidding. I have no idea if we're your favorite.
But we hope we
We
are.
should be.
Okay. We're just sitting here on this really, can't really see, but this comfy bench. And let's see, oh wait, I can't turn the camera around to show you our view. And I have something in my eye, so that's
This is a
sexy.
great start.
No, all right, I could like flip the camera around, really old school, and show the really pretty view.
Yes, it's a beautiful
That's the
day.
Queensboro Bridge. It's like a perfect day.
It's hot,
But back
not
to
too
us.
hot. But you know it's hot. You know it's hot
So,
as it was.
We're sitting here and we're having a date day.
We're
And
between the retrieval and the transfer. We're in that little like 5-day wait. So let's backtrack a little bit.
yeah, let's backtrack.
Someone's running.
Someone's running. Okay.
Run as fast as you can. Run, Forrest, run. Anyway, as I was saying, so we had our retrieval on Wednesday, which you'll see videos from if you didn't already see them. It was fairly quick. It was only at like 10-15 minutes maybe. But boy, did I get the cramps.
Please hold, the family is coming.
That's
Please
that
pause.
awkward then. Bye.
Where were we? Okay. As we were saying.
So
the
we had the
retrieval on
retrieval Wednesday. I had quite a bit of cramping, and even now on Saturday, I actually still feel rather cramped. And
Which I'm concerned because my cramping was gone within like a few hours each time.
yeah, like I got really sharp pains in my side afterwards, and a little concerning. But you know, they said the more eggs you have, possibly the more cramping. But this is why I had so much cramping.
Yes,
because
speaking
I
of
had 31 eggs.
I mean,
That is like the Costco load of eggs.
It's like we went to Costco for our egg retrieval and we got it in bulk. And,
Yeah.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
That's way more than we thought.
The nurse said that Kris was her champion of the day, so I guess that means
Most
she
eggs
won
that day.
most eggs that day.
Do you want a discount? Just kidding.
So that's amazing and awesome, and we are like obviously thrilled with that number.
Relieved.
So they called
I was
us.
relieved.
They
I was
called
like,
us Thursday the next day,
No,
and
they didn't call us. They emailed us. Otherwise, we were going to record it, but they emailed
that
us.
is true. We were
So-
like ready to like record
Yeah.
it. No, they emailed us. They did
Yeah.
not call us.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's fine. I guess we're like old news to them already.
Like all these guys again.
Yeah, they're like, we don't need to be so formal. They just emailed us, but that was fine. So 20 were mature of the 31, which is amazing still.
Yeah.
And 2 did not fertilize and 18 did. So from 31 to 18 is like incredible. That's amazing. We were thinking that like half would be mature,
Yeah.
and from then we would like find out how many will fertilize. But for 20 to be mature out of 31 is like, that's amazing.
Like, no wonder
That
I
is
was so
like-
uncomfortable.
Yeah, no wonder. So we have 18
Embryos as of
beautiful,
Thursday.
perfect little embryos as of Thursday. So
Today they would be day 3
So
embryos.
today they would be day 3 embryos. We did not opt for the day 3 call this time, just because we didn't want to like disturb them as they grow.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are hoping with all our heart that this transfer is the one. So we don't want anything to disturb them.
Yep.
I didn't want them to like open the incubator and that to like stunt their growth or anything. So we're gonna actually just ride it
on
out.
Monday.
We're just gonna show up and then we would find out like how they all did.
Yeah. And how many are, going to be frozen and whatnot. So today we got a call very early.
9:45 in the morning.
We missed it because it was so early.
I was
It's
like,
Saturday, okay?
I'm like, oh my god, is that the doctor's office calling?
Missed it.
And then I missed it.
So the voicemail's like, oh, we have the schedule for your transfer on Monday. Just come in at then it cuts
and
off.
then it clicked. And I was like, wait, 12? 12?
So if anyone knows what time that is, you know,
So come in at 12. So I wait for them to email, because usually if you don't answer a call, they leave a voicemail and then they email
all the
right away with all the instructions, and it didn't come. So we called. We just keep switching off because our arm's tired. So we called and asking for a nurse to call us back, because we didn't hear anything important on the voicemail, like the time or the instructions. Even though we know it, I mean, we still want to know.
So know what time to show.
We only know 12. So
12? 2? Who knows?
So they said they were going to send a follow-up note for the nurses to call us before they leave for the day. And we've been waiting.
You called the first time, like, oh, we'll have her get right back to you.
Oh yeah, so this was. Oh yeah, so then we called again, and it's been a few hours, and they still haven't called us. And they're closed, but the nurses stay a few hours after to finish the calls to everyone. So I mean, it's Saturday. I'm sure they're busy, but it's kind of important to know the time that you're getting an embryo put inside of you.
And that time right now is 12.
So the time right now is 12.
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
So obviously the nurse would not have known the phone cut off, but it was unfortunate timing for it to cut off. It's pretty funny, but
so we have to go in tomorrow morning for monitoring hours. So we have to be there at like 7 a.m. And this is something that they haven't asked us to do the first 2 cycles, and I don't know if it's because we're doing IVF or what, but
oh yeah, the first one I didn't have anything that changed. So
wow, I guess I blocked that out of my mind that I forgot that.
Yeah,
but that was
the
traumatizing.
second time you didn't go in the day before.
That's true, we didn't. So the second time we didn't go in. This time they're having us go in to do blood work and ultrasound and to like check my lining and make sure that everything is looking perfect and ready to go.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's smart, that's good. I want to like know for sure everything is looking really good. But then I'm nervous, like what if it's not good, and then they're like, your transfer's not happening. There's just so many nerves, there's so many steps. Obviously to IVF, like every single step has so much weight and is so nerve-wracking, and then when like you pass it, you pass the test, then there's like another one. So please hope and pray for us that our appointment goes well tomorrow morning, and we will have our transfer at 12 on Monday.
At 12. Yeah, we'll be there at 12.
We'll be there at 12.
Half hour before 12.
So ironically, as soon as we were done recording, the doctor's office called. I was like, oh my god, they're calling! Like, they heard us talking about that.
Yeah.
So we have our time. It is happening at 12.
12:40.
So it's happening at 12:40. So that is awesome. We have to be there a half hour before. Full bladder.
It's fun for her.
That should be fun. No, I can't wait. I mean, I'm nervous as fuck. It's like
So awesome.
so we didn't, like I said before, we didn't request like a day 3 embryo update. But when I had the nurse on the phone, I was like, I'm just curious, like, were there any notes about them that you have like in front of you that you can tell us? And she actually did.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit. So here we go. Okay, so of the 18 embryos, all of them are still growing and dividing. She said like 4 or 5 have like notes of some fragmentation. And I guess like the non-fragmented ones have like the 8 cells that they're supposed to have on day 3. And then some embryos have more, like they're growing faster, and then some have a little bit less. So we have like some fast ones, some slower ones, some fragmented ones, and some like ones exactly where they should be.
Just like a class cover and a practice.
So I mean, the fact that they're all still growing is amazing, and there hasn't been a drop off yet. We're just hoping for like at least tend to freeze. Like even if like we just cross off the fragmented ones, that still leaves 13 embryos or so.
Yeah.
And if all of them make it to blast, and they're all like good quality, but that's still like really like positive and exciting that they're all growing, and nothing like too like alarming or scary yet. Like that's really amazing. So we still have 18 babies that are growing. So that's like, I mean, that's incredible. I love them so much already.
Yeah.
I said before that I wish that the lab had visiting hours, and you can visit your little babies, your little like 8-cell babies, and you can just like say hi to them and like read them a book and stuff. I love them so much already, and I just want to like give them a hug. Can you give like a petri dish a hug? I mean, you can. I would.
I don't know.
Because
I mean, you probably could, but they probably frown upon that.
But like,
I don't want you to touch the petri dish.
I love them so much already, and I'm so proud of them that they're all like still growing strong.
Makes you very happy and relieved.
So that's awesome.
Because really, my part's done here, you know. I mean, I'm going through all the obviously, but you know, I don't have to take any more medication or anything. But whew, that's awesome.
My arm's getting tired.
Alright, so 12:40.
So 12:40, and we will see you tomorrow for monitoring hours.
Nothing like waking up at 7 on a Sunday.
No, we should be there for around 7.
Nothing
So
like
wake up.
waking up at 6:30 on a Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we love you. We'll see you soon, aka tomorrow. Bye.
Morning.
I'm tired.
I'm gonna check your old nan in. You had your blood work. And tomorrow is the transfer day.
one band-aid, which is always a win. Because they usually have to poke me. Oh, look, I'm still poked from still bruised. I'm so nervous.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening.
I thought you like saw something on the wall, and you're like, it's happening. This is the last monitoring appointment before this day tomorrow. So they're gonna make sure that my progesterone is where it should be, and that my lining is still triple layered.
Yeah. So let's do this.
Don't let me down, lining.
Yeah, seriously. We've come this far. Alright.
I'm really
Working later.
excited. Our babies are downstairs.
Hi, kids.
They're downstairs on the floor below us. And I just want to like see them and give them a hug. Today's day 4, so they should have globbed together. Like they're no longer like separate cell bubbles. But day 4 is like the glob before the blast stage. So I want to talk to my globs. And as their mother, I should be able to be like, hi, I'd like to see my glob children. Because I feel like if I got to like give them some encouraging words, it would help them grow, you know?